Alright. So, cool thing is... What? Wait, so what? How the hell do you fucking... I'm really trying not to cuss, but the fact that getting here was a challenge itself. Now you have to unlock characters. Really, you have to unlock characters now? Why wouldn't it just be provided for you? The whole point of the game is to be skill based and choose the character that best fits you. But now you have to. I hate when games for. Okay, bad start. Off to a bad start. Let's see how this shit works. So, my main man Roadhog is unlocked, or it's locked. So how? Do you have to unlock them through the battle pass? Is that it? No. These are skins. What? Hero. Okay. Complete 3 games. That's how you unlock Cassidy. Cool. Complete 9 games. Win. I don't care about Hanzo. Whoa, Roadhog. Complete 15 games. Wins Grant double. So. Okay. Whatever. So they're easy challenges, but they're annoying challenges. So there's no point in having the challenge. I'm clapping my hands together like this is ridiculous. Whatever. So after a full, what time is it? Where I live, it is almost 4 p.m. So about 26 hours since this game's release, and I can finally play it because of the DDoS attack, which I do not believe. I feel like they're just handling the poor servers. They're just not doing a good job. Ha! Oh! Oh! At least for me, American servers are not playable. I'm actually I set the region to Europe actually. I don't know. This isn't even a sequel. This is not a new game. They shut down Overwatch 1 because Overwatch 2 is literally an updated version of Overwatch 1. I don't know how they played this out. They took a fairly successful game that's been out for what, 7 years, and they somehow in one day just dragged it through the dirt. They could not have done the executed this. You guys are gonna sit here and wait for me while I wait for the 70 players ahead of me. The reason I wanted to do this, okay? Yeah, I wanted to post this on YouTube. I decided that, hey, I like to play games, so I want to post this shit on YouTube. But I feel like it would have been fun. It would have been that frustrating fun. It'd be a good idea to show that. Because this game I've never been more frustrated trying to get to the main menu of a game. The main menu. This is just going to the main menu. Why wouldn't you have it where the main menu is an offline part? And then when you go to quick play or something, then it searches. I've never had a game have an issue like that before. It's ridiculous. When I played Call of Duty, I remember Call of Duty, yeah, obviously any first game, when it first launches, after a few hours, the servers are flooded. I've never experienced like this during a launch of day 1. I'm sorry. Excuse me, day 2, because actually, I wasn't really able to play on day 1. My girlfriend's brother actually showed me, hey, if you go to the Europe server, you won't have an easy time getting to a game or a server, whatever. You'll have it'll just be easier than going to an American or Asian server, especially America. I might edit this part out. We will see. It's the Andy Griffith Show, starting Andy Griffith. Starring Snoop Dogg. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. I'm just fucking around right now. This is absolutely ridiculous. If There we go. If it does that thing where it reaches one people ahead of you, or one player, and then it goes back to 30,000, that's the YouTube. This is the YouTube video right here. That's the YouTube video. I'm not going to show gameplay. I tried. It failed. Blizzard failed. Blizzard is not even, like, responding to this problem. I went on their Instagram. I went on the Overwatch Play Instagram. I went on Overwatch League. At least when I saw it, like, I woke up this morning and saw it. They're not responding to this at all. They're not explaining it to anybody unless you actually do the research online and have other game reviewers or game blogs tell you. And maybe they told you on Twitter. I don't use Twitter. I think Twitter's too toxic. I mean, all social media is, but Twitter's just the worst. And I don't care how much hate I get for saying that. Screw Twitter and screw Facebook and Instagram. I use it. I use Instagram and Facebook. But I use Instagram to post my awesome, cute pet pics. And I use Facebook to go on rants and not care what anybody says. Just playing with a piece of cardboard. This piece of cardboard is seemingly more fun than what I'm doing right now on this game, which is waiting for 50 players ahead of me. There's actually might be its own YouTube video. I'm probably not even. This isn't even going to be a part of the gameplay YouTube video. There's just going to be like the fucking prologue to playing Overwatch. I'll do parts of Overwatch, and this will be the prologue to it. Just so you guys, what you guys expect. Yeah, it's a free game. Cool. That's because it's not even its own game. It's literally Overwatch. Literally Overwatch with a 2 on it. That's the only difference from the original Overwatch. I'm sorry, new legends or specialists or characters, whatever the fuck you, heroes, villains. What I never understood was it's the story premise is heroes versus villains. You got the villains like terrorists, bounty hunters, blah, 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 blah. And then you got the heroes of Overwatch, which is a group of Overwatch or a group of heroes that call themselves Overwatch or some shit. Story wasn't really important in the first game. So why wouldn't you have it where there's 2 separate teams? One team where you only play as the villains and one team where you only play as the heroes. And then it switches off. So like, how would I explain it? You go one game, right? You'd be in one game. One team would be the heroes, obviously, only hero characters, and one team would be the only villain characters. And then the next game, it would be the same map, just the team swapped if you decided to stay in the game, and then keep doing that. So it'd always be 2 maps, or the same map twice, but just characters swapped. Why? Why wouldn't you just do that? I mean, it doesn't make sense having. It's like Rainbow Six Siege. It's just like Rainbow Six Siege, where it turned out the game started out as like different military combatants or whatever, specialists or whatever. Like I don't get how it all interlocks, like FBI and the Canadian military and the Navy SEALs. It's so weird how they did that premise, but it's obviously anti-terrorist versus terrorists, like Counter-Strike. But now they made it into some kind of weird competitive sports league in the story. So all the terrorists are teaming up with the anti-terrorists, and it's fucking. I'm going on a rant because I'm still in the queue for 30 people. I need a milkshake. I'll be right back. Just wanted to play Overwatch too, man. Ha! It went down to 20 players. I highly doubt this video will be popular. If it does, well, damn. Thank you. If it doesn't, it's not gonna be a big bummer. This is me just ranting. Okay, you know what? It's official. This will be its own freaking video. The new Breath of the Wild game. That looks kind of dumb. Then again, I wasn't a fan of the first Breath of the Wild. I hate when people say, oh, you don't like it because it's different. No, I like different. What are you talking about? First of all, Final Fantasy VII and then the Final Fantasy VII Remake are two completely different games. I loved both of them. But Breath of the Wild, it was a bad game. It was a pretty bad game. And I remember my old roommate, he was like, why is it a bad game? I was like, it's empty. And what do you mean it's empty? He doesn't play a lot of video games, okay? He doesn't understand. He played Breath of the Wild. He was like, oh, it's a pretty good game. It looks pretty. And I was like, yeah, I'll give it that. It looks pretty. But then he got into this game called Elden Ring, which is another open world game. And he realized, he was like, bro, he literally said, bro, I understand what you meant by Breath of the Wild being empty. There is nothing to do in that game. Elden Ring, there's so many secrets, so many things to do, not new unique bosses, but unique bosses, because he hasn't even played the Dark Souls series. And this was a whole new thing for him. And I was like, yeah, Breath of the Wild is empty because you have the Divine Beasts, which is all basically dungeons, and they're lazy and suck. Finally. And you have the Blights, which is, they look cool, I guess, but they suck and they're easy. The only fun Blight was the desert one because he was full close quarter combat. The story lores kind of sucked. Okay. End of this video. End of the Q video.